How encouraging was today from Sean?
Huge. I mean, that's the guy that we're going to need moving forward here. For him to go out there and give us a chance, he was pretty solid today against a pretty good lineup. Used all of his pitches, competed in the strike zone, no walks, got swing and misses, mix. I mean, just overall, like that's the guy that we saw a lot in 2024. The live on the fastball at times, like I say, got swing and misses. But like, yeah, big picture, like man, that's the guy we need.
On the other side, what did Perez do so well against you guys?
What Martin Perez been doing for a long time in this league, a guy that's going to move the ball, that cutter and the changeup. Kept off balance, got ground balls. We just couldn't square him up.
Tony, what was the explanation on that overturned Soto ball?
That ball, they didn't see the ball leave the ballpark, and there was no fan interference. So it was tough to tell from the big screen there, and that's what they got in the replay room.
Mike?
Carlos, last year you guys didn't win a game trailing after 8 innings. You got one win this year. I mean, is it just a little disheartening not being able to rally in the 9th inning in some of these games?
We created traffic there. Couldn't come up with a big hit. I mean, with how good bullpen nowadays are, you got to give them credit too, especially that bullpen right there. When you see Suarez coming in, Iglesias, but I wouldn't put, we just got to do our thing here, get better at bats against good pitching at times. Once you get to those high leverage guys from other teams, like you got to be able to put some really good at bats there.
Tim?
Does that kind of start from Manaea make you want to use him more as a traditional starter moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think he continues to earn that opportunity, and for him to go out there and have that type of outing, I think he puts himself in a way better position, and he's going to only make us better.
Sean, I know it came in a loss today, but just overall, with especially how this season started for you, what's the sense of accomplishment with where you were able to ultimately get back to now?
Yeah, I mean, it feels really good. I've been putting a lot of work with the coaches here and the staff, and it feels good just putting some hard work and just have a game like today. So it was really cool.
What do you think has been the difference for you in terms of just the work and the things you got to do behind the scenes to find it again and get back to this level?
I think having like a solid routine and some of the kind of deficiencies that I had, like my mechanics and all that stuff. I feel like we've been really cleaning all that stuff up, and it's kind of like that snowball effect where I start feeling good, and just like kind of that positive snowball effect. So I think it's slowly happened over time over the last like 2 months, but over the last couple of weeks I've been feeling really good.
Point one thing in specific that you worked on that has led to this success? I mean, what would it be?
I would say kind of just some like getting some separation, like mechanically. I think this is probably why like my velo wasn't good at the beginning of the year. I'm actually feeling some of that separation, and I think it's just kind of consistently doing that over the course of the game. I feel like that's been a lot better. And today was great, like a good example, just throwing strikes, and velo was up, so I was just really happy with that.
Separation, you mean in terms of velo of your pitches?
Like hip shoulder separation.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. And then the velo itself, obviously, that always helps. But what does it do for your other pitches, your swing?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be as perfect. Obviously I'm trying to do that, but it just makes the mistakes, I guess, less likely.
How are you able to use the sweeper today for so many swings and misses?
Yeah, I found a grip that works. It was felt really good, trusted it, and I wasn't trying to manipulate it too much. Just throwing it hard and throwing for strikes, and yeah, I think just selling it was a huge step.
Carlos said that's the guy we saw a lot of in 2024. Is it starting to feel that way for you?
I just feel really good. I'm excited where I'm at, and I just want to keep this train rolling.